If you would like to get this month's crystal reading for your sign for download and purchase, please click on the Vimeo link below this video in the Show More section, or visit my website, theluckymermaid.com, and the links for these videos are posted on the most recent video page. Please be sure to check out my other psychic readings for each zodiac sign I have available there as well. Thank you so much. Wish you many blessings and peace.
Hi Cancer, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for November 2016. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Golden Tarot deck by Kat Black. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because there will be some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Cancer, now onto your reading for November 2016. First card you have that shows up here in your reading today, Cancer, is the Six of Swords, and this card symbolizes to me moving. You could be moving your residence. You could be moving or relocating due to your job. This could also symbolize long-distance travel. It could be having to travel for work. Sometimes this card comes up symbolically for if you're moving towards some better situation. I feel like you're reinventing and rethinking a lot of structures and things going on in your life. I do feel that some of you Cancers don't want to feel like you're tied down in, I don't know in what, and that you want to be able to move around freely. Now, this could be love relationships. Maybe you don't want to be tied down. Or maybe you don't want to be tied down with a house and you'd rather have an apartment. That would give you more flexibility if you didn't like something and you wanted to be able to move. I do see you really working on getting your act together, things straightened out, paperwork signed, things like that. Getting things straightened out and getting certain documents or paperwork or things in order and signed also comes up here. Some of you Cancers are going to start seeing someone new. So if you're interested in a new love relationship, I feel some of you will be starting to see someone new. I get you not really feeling sure like how to handle yourself in some way. Like you're uncertain right now about some kind of situation going on. I see you uncertain about it. You know, I do hear, though, there has to be some kind of continuity and stability, either in your life or in your work situation or something. So it's kind of funny it came up. Some of you want to be footloose and fancy-free, but they are saying there needs to be, they didn't say structure, they said continuity. Well, yes, continuity and structure. They're saying both things. You need to have that in some area of your life. Some of you are going to be doing some traveling in November, or you could be going back and forth to 2 places of business. So if you own 2 businesses, or you have 2 branches, you could be going back and forth. Or if the company you work for has like 1 division somewhere else and 1 division somewhere else, you may find yourself traveling back and forth between 2 locations. But travel is coming up here for some of you Cancers in November, more so than moving, although I do feel some of you are, but it comes up as travel too. I do feel you're really trying to figure out a current situation that you're faced with. Like you're puzzled about something. There's something you Cancers are looking at right now that is confusing to you. Like I don't feel you're really 100% sure about how to handle yourself in the situation or what to make of it. I do feel many of you, your love lives are going to take a turn for the better, whether you're already coupled or whether you're single. Next card you have in the reading is the Two of Swords, and this is a card that symbolizes to me a stoppage, being blocked. It can be a stalemate. I do see that you're focusing very strongly on wanting to be treated fairly, and that people at your place of business or in your family, like you're wanting, like, everyone in the situation, but mainly you, but everyone in the situation to be treated fairly. I also feel that some of you Cancers that's coming up here are tired of having to explain yourself all the time. So maybe your boss makes you have to explain yourself all the time, or maybe your significant other is kind of jealous or suspicious and they make you explain yourself all the time. Or, you know, it could be in so many ways for all of you different Cancers out there, but that is coming up. I do get, like, you do not like to be put like under a firing squad about questions, or like, I get that nobody would want that, but all the other readings, I didn't get that. It's coming up here for you. Be very careful and cautious of the foods you eat and the liquids you drink, because I feel you could be ingesting something that's detrimental to your health. So be very careful, like there isn't some kind of preservatives or additives or some kind of chemical that really is not healthy for you. Maybe you might even think you're taking or eating or drinking something healthy, and there's actually something in it that's unhealthy. So just make sure you're looking at ingredients, and be very careful that you're not ingesting anything that's toxic or not healthy for you. I do hear some of you Cancers are really learning a lot this month about protocol. What is the right way to do things? What's the right way or expected way to handle things? So protocols could be in so many ways. Like if you're getting married, there's protocols, you know, old-fashioned. Maybe, you know, you're modern and you don't want to follow them, but, you know, there's certain protocols when you're getting married. There's protocols in jobs. There's protocols in, you know, all kinds of situations. So I feel like some of you, like if a new company came in and bought your business, or a new boss came in and bought and is now your new boss, maybe there's new protocols being put in place that you're having to deal with or face in this month of November. I do feel like you're thinking outside of the box. You're looking forward very strongly at your future. And I see some of you writing down your dreams. So if you are starting to have weird or unusual or precognitive or significant dreams, I feel you're going to start paying attention to them and writing them down and looking them over. Because I do actually feel you're not the only sign that got that this month, that you're getting some, pay attention to your dreams. Next card you have is Three of Cups. And Three of Cups is a card that symbolizes parties, gatherings, celebrations. You attending a party, you throwing a party could indicate a celebratory conclusion to something happening in your life. It could also indicate three females, three sisters, three friends. You're now the talk of the town. Somebody wants to invite you to something, to some celebration or some party. Now, here in the United States, we celebrate Thanksgiving in November. So it could be maybe you're getting a Thanksgiving invite somewhere. For some of you, it could be that. I feel like some of you Cancers are getting talked about, looked over, and reviewed. But I don't feel it's in a negative way. But I do feel there's some focus on you and like review. So maybe your boss is doing a review of employees in your building and you're one of the people that's getting looked over. Maybe it's for a promotion. Maybe it's for, I don't know, a raise. I don't know. But I don't feel it's in a negative way that you're being looked at. I do feel in some ways you're driving a hard bargain and you're expecting or demanding or asking that something gets changed. And I do feel that whatever this is that you're asking to get changed is driving people crazy. But for some of you, it could be coming at you. That phrase is either coming away from you to others or going at you. You need to go back and just listen to that again. I do feel some of you going over the fine print and the details and ironing out legalities. looking at contracts, or terms of agreement. Could be agreement of sales. An agreement of sales. It could be a contractual agreement that you're being hired to do a specific job and you're signing it. I mean, it could be so many things. I do get you're going to be partying late into the night and people are going to be stopping by to visit. I do feel that this may, again, I go back, it could have to do with a Thanksgiving gathering reference, but it could be some other party gathering or celebration for some other reason, like a promotion, a raise, somebody bought out a new company, you could be opening your own business and having a party to celebrate that. Whatever it is, you are going to some party gathering or celebration and people are going to be stopping by and and you're going to be partying late into the night. It comes up here. I do see some of you Cancers being very, very cautious about the words you use around family members. I see you being careful about what you're saying in front of family and to family. There's a lot of gossip going on and people telling tales about each other and gossip going on. And I feel like for many of you, this really does feel like it's happening in your family. It could be a work environment or some friendship situation, but it feels like family to me first. Next card you have in the reading is the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is an air sign male. He's come up in more than one sign this month. This would either be a Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Or this could be somebody that just has the personality traits in the month of November, like the King of Swords. This card could also be a female. It does not just have to be a male, even though it's a king. I feel like there's a lot going on between you and this King of Swords, and I get a lot of complicated details. I don't know if it's complications, but I get complicated details. Some of you are going over things with this King of Swords and analyzing paperwork, analyzing details. You might be going over numbers, could be numbers to do with money, accounting, facts and figures also comes up here for some of you. Some of you may be he may be put in your position, or she, for you to lean on each other for some kind of emotional support. That's also possible for some of you. Some of you, he's also taken some kind of hard fall, and I'm hearing the words wool gathering, which I always find is an odd phrase, which to me means cloudy thinking or too much unnecessary thinking. But I feel like, or maybe he's got cloudy thinking, I don't know, but I got that he's taken some kind of fall of some kind for some of you, and they're saying wool gathering. He doesn't trust anybody. I feel like he's handing over keys or some kind of responsibility of some sort to you, that he so maybe this is somebody in your life, could be a father or somebody, or a husband, or even it can be female, it can be, but I really do feel it's male here, that he has taken either some fall financially or a literal fall. Maybe he has Alzheimer's, or he was, drunk, or, on medication of some sort, or was ill or not feeling well and literally fell. But maybe it was a fall of a kind, like he got fired or he got divorced and now he got kicked out of his house. Whatever happens with this King of Swords, I feel he's looking at you for assistance, for you to be in charge, or for you to help him out, or for you to take the keys and look after his place, if he had to go into the hospital, or if he just needs you to help him in some way. He doesn't trust people too well. So that was very confusing to read. When the people cards come up in a general reading, they are always very complicated because they don't mean the same thing for all Cancers. So, and also, as I always say, Cancer, if the messages I'm getting in this reading are not making sense to you, please watch your rising sign or your moon sign, because I constantly get messages under the videos and also private emails with people telling me their rising sign and their moon sign is dead on for them some months when their sun sign doesn't make sense. So please be sure to check that out. The next card you have in your reading is the Four of Rods, and the Four of Rods is a card to me that symbolizes marriage. This could be about your marriage if you're already married. This could be a card indicating you are getting married if you're not already married. This can be a card that also symbolizes success coming to you in springtime. Could even be if you're attending a wedding as well, or throwing one for someone in your family. Some of you are really feeling like it's high time you get on with something. So maybe some of you are looking and thinking about getting married, and you're feeling like it's, like TikTok, it's high time this happens. So maybe you're going to get engaged to somebody and propose, or maybe somebody will be proposing to you. You are going to be entering a time in your life where you are simpatico with someone, and you will be breathing a sigh of relief and breathing more easily. I see you calming down and getting relaxed. So for some of you, you're getting deeply involved with someone, and this is going to be a relief to you. If you've been single for a long time, or if you were with this person for a long time and there was no solid commitment, I feel you'd be making a commitment to them, possibly getting married or living together like a marriage. If you're already coupled, your relationship may be taking a turn where your marriage is starting to feel, at ease, or, if it had been contentious, now I feel you're going into a time, relationship speaking, whether you're already coupled or you're not yet, or if this is somebody new coming in, you are going to start having that feeling of relaxed and being at ease. For many of you, July is the month where you're going to turn your heart over to love. If you're not in a love relationship yet, I feel that you will be in July. If you are in a love relationship yet, but you're not committed, I feel you may be making a serious commitment of engagement or marriage in July. I feel like you don't want to be left out in the cold any longer, and you don't want to be dithering around either. So again, I hate to be redundant, but this message applies to whether you're already dating someone or you haven't met them yet, more than it does about already married people. Some of you are retraining and re-educating yourselves in some area, like going back to school, or maybe you are changing your career, or you're going to get some kind of certificate in addition to what you already know how to do. Those of you that are single, there's going to be some spontaneity coming up for you in your love life, and you and your partner are going to be firing on all cylinders. So I feel that you will be doing really well, working together like a well-oiled machine. That's what that means to me. So hopefully this reading made sense to you, and hopefully it was of help. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I post any of the videos here I'm posting to YouTube. And also, Cancer, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal for you and get additional messages from my spirit guides for this month of November 2016, you can access these videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for November 2016 crystal reading for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, clicking on the videos tab on my menu, going to page 7, and there you will see the heading that says November 2016 crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I hope you have an absolutely amazing and wonderful month of November, Cancer, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.